try and work out where the CTs have gone. Has anyone pushed into players' positions like the playground? That will be the case. Electronic presumably gets 2 here. Okay, I thought he had the chance for 1, but that's why you can't really justify falling back if you've left the entire map open. You have no idea what's waiting for you. I think once you've committed 5 players towards a position on the map, you might be better off just going with it, go for an execute. As you can see, it can all fall apart if you don't have every part of the map covered. That's why you run defaults usually. Edward, only player at A, has got a teammate rotating, and that's simple. We'll make it in time as he comes in towards CT spawn. He's got the scout, actually hits one through the smoke. This could all fall apart for Gambit now. Bomb plant will come in. Edward's presumably going to spam it. Doesn't want to give his position away. Oh, now he does. Okay. Going to work out for NaVi, and that's just Gambit with a poor call, I'm afraid. That's just not the way to operate in the anti-force buy rounds. You need to be either spreading out on the default or assertive B play. If you're going to send all 5 players there, you need to be going with...
Entering at Monster, Hobbit gets taken down by Flamey. Again, he keeps quiet on the score sheet. 3 and 6 for Hobbit. Good play from Flamey again to find a Dren as well. And 2 straight rounds now that the money will be chipped away at and built up if you're NaVi. WGNC is the last 2 alive. Thankfully, the 2 highest fraggers right now for Gambit.
Seized on 6 HP. Once again, trying to see what's available to them. Seized behind enemy lines right now. His day is certainly numbered as Simple heads towards heaven. They are going to push towards him though. Good trade. And a final kills comes in. So Gambit have pretty much gone B almost every single round so far, apart from the exception of the 1 round they went towards A against the force buy. So 6-3. But anyway, round number 14. Simple. Nailing that shot for sure. Won't get the trade there. That's how you trade frags. Got to get there before the AWP has a chance to reset. Adren causing chaos now. First time they go towards A site fully, quickly as well. As C's looks towards CT spawn. Zeus has already rotated in. He's got himself towards a truck. The flashbangs are brutal.
Good shots from C's, but only one. I thought he would have sprayed down more from that position to truck. Electronic snaps his aim to the right, but can't do anything against Adren. Flamey solves at least one of the problems. There's still 2 more. And a flashback his direction, should concede. Although I say that, the bomb plant's not quite there yet. I was going to say, you should concede the bomb plant. That's happening now. Flamey's got an AWP. He could deny it. He could cut them off. He's not left in the open, but Hobbit does find an angle eventually. And we go 8-6.
Very fast approach towards A. We saw NaVi adjust their setup.
Vision of anyone yet. Still jumping around. And in comes Electronic, not spotted. Mo might be caught off. He's not careful in thinking that his jumps are sufficient to get him every bit of information he possibly could, because Pistol can quickly run it down. In fact, that's what happened. He still goes for the jump shots and gets overrun. Adren with 2. Do they know it's a stacked position? Certainly not. Hobbit slides back out. He'll do the same effect. And 1 better. He'll take down Electronic.
They still get 2 kills on pretty much a full eco. That's about as good as it was ever going to get. And tried to get information at the very start of that round, trying to get that first pick. Interesting positions. We saw one behind the bicycle along, behind the rubbish bin in the middle. Zeus opens things up. It's actually a really nice shot from him. 15 kills. He's almost at the top. He's having a very good game today. Not normally one of the key fraggers for NaVi. He's actually looked much better this tournament. He got an ace on Inferno yesterday. And a very key gun round. Molotov's in. And like we said, full eco for the Gambit side.
Shots from Edward don't land, but he'll swing out. Spot Adren. Still the pistols succeed. Gambit with a chance to steal a round away, especially if Zeus is going to miss shots. They're being gifted this round almost. It's simple to try and hold it. He's the last alive. 7 HP against 3. Luckily, Flamey did manage to get 1 before going down.
Get rid of that AWP. Don't want to offer that up.
No, and it seems peculiar that he just leaves it in the site rather than throwing it over a wall. He doesn't expect, especially.
Zeus likes to play. Good flash takes him down. 5-4 now. Very key round. Both teams struggling for cash. Simple looking for any jumpers behind the APC. Mo rattling off speculative shots there towards long. Repositions of the truck. This will be an A play. You can see all 4 players for NaVi positioned along. Molotov towards bank. Push to smoke. Flashbangs come in. It's looking quite promising now. Mo finally hits a shot, but goes down straight away.
Shots back out, though, for Flamey and Electronic. They stand firm again. Gambit with the last round certainly gives themselves a steal to game, and Hobbit is coming alive on the CT side finally as well. 3 more kills for him to shut out the round. He actually... Now 2 guns. And back over toward A instead. Interesting decision as well, because all the aggression toward B does leave 3 players on that side of the map for Gambit, which therefore means a rotation to A. If they win against Adren, if they win the duel, they can get this bomb down, and it's a reasonably good chance of winning the round as a result.
And the game.
True.
There'll be no money for NaVi. That's if the bomb does not get planted. Here we go then, 4-on-2 with Electronic and Edward. Has to go big here, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Electronic just need to get a plant at this point. That's not going to happen either. Map point for Gambit. As we go into...
Flamey up close with the Deagle. Bomb still back toward T-steps as well. Looks like Simple slowly getting back in that direction now to grab it. Where does he head? Because the other 2 at A have yet to run into any trouble out toward bathrooms. Underpass cleared to make sure no one's lurking behind them. And Zeus trying to sell a smoke toward A. That's not going to matter now because C's taking down Flamey. A solid play from Gambit should be the game as well. Zeus is the only other one with armor that the AK might be beneficial of being in his hands. Simple trusts his aim to be sufficient even with the 16 HP, but Seized is in a good position to potentially spray him down. Find Zeus, all too easy. And there it is, Simple gone. Electronic is able to trade it, but a 1 versus 3. Map 1 in the hands of Mo at the end with the AWP. Goes the way of Gambit.
Very well played to Gambit there. The T side, a little bit weird, considering they focus so much on that B bomb side, but CT side, Hobbit goes absolutely nuts there. He finished the first, much better game from him. This is huge for Gambit. Lose this, they're in a lot of trouble. That 1 kill from Simple was powerful, just in terms of keeping Gambit on a leash. Flamey will always be on that A ramp. Hobbit, aggressive of course, and Edward gets the first kill, takes down Dosia. Out of the apartments, gets 2, and this is looking like an absolute nightmare now for Gambit. Can they recover it? Hobbit seems to think so. Or they'll go back towards B now. Seized is known as the anchor player. Hobbit has to hold it by himself. 3 versus 2. 40 seconds, plenty of time. They've got no smokes though. Just going to play a contact. Hope that Hobbit's not there challenging them. He's not for now. They'll make a lot of noise. Hobbit's going to make the rotation call here. Gets 1, gets the bomb down. Simple's still alive though. He's always going to be a nuisance and be able to blow your head off, but not this time. Hobbit, that is wonderful. Burrows himself into the corner.
Simple's going to rotate around though, and he's lethal from range with a USP. He's got a line up toward bench. In fact, he would have spotted Mo going to the corner. Edward's got Adren as well. So 4-4 on retake, and they'll start to go. Doja, great kill therefore to take down Edward. They know Mo's trapped. Simple's hoping that he's going to be forced out, but it's not going to happen if Doja keeps hitting shots, so Simple has to get aggressive. And he will. Oh, will he ever? There's no need to. Hobbit gets absolutely obliterated. Doja's got 1 further kill. That's going to leave Simple with nowhere to go. Good crossfire. Seized played that right because if Hobbit's going to peek, Seized has to... That they were far enough for them to go on to B. Electronic and Zeus were barely outside of the checker room by the time they came in, and it's done. It's all Mo. He's late to the party, and down they go.
Definitely a NaVi round there. Well read. Gambit committed through the fire and had to go with it. That was the force buy. Remember, they had the UMP, the CZ, the 3 AKs, and it does not work out for them. Mo will try and get a couple of kills here, try and get some money. Might get 1. Actually gets the double, so that's going to be NaVi a little bit frustrated, and that's not really worth taking a UMP out of his hands. They'll kill him eventually, I'm sure, but that was not really worthwhile. Edward with the execution here. Oh, smartly done by Mo, but still goes down all the same. Armor, it's 10 sets of armor again. Like we said yesterday, quite rare to see that happen. There's 1 decoy on either side as well. They'll be going towards Ivy with the bomb. It's on the back of Dosia, so look out for that. Simple, the unsilenced USP. Electronic opens things up. Going to be the first kill for them, but quickly replied as they go quickly and fast-paced towards the Ivy position. Edward to fall back here. Simple, let's see what this silenced USP can do. Absolutely nothing. Flamey will keep the dream alive. 2 frags coming in, 3-on-2 advantage though, but he gets tagged up in the process.
Certainly did. Mo removing the silencer, placing it back on, in fact. He's going to try and swing in, but Flamey's got vision toward quad, and therefore it's pretty straightforward. Takes the kill. 1-0 for NaVi.
Position, there it is. He wanted to drop off there earlier. You can watch Ivy from on the bomb train. That was almost a little bit foolish, as he'll be taken down, and that's going to open up the opportunity for Gambit to get into the game.
Zeus going to swing around bomb train, see if he can recover the round. HP is low enough that the FAMAS certainly could. And sees, knows that Hobbit's still out toward hell, rather, excuse me, it's a Dren that's in that direction. He isolates that to a one-on-one. He now has the advantage over Hobbit. Bomb down toward A-main as well. Hobbit's going to try and attack rather than go for the bomb. He's sliding up. He's actually gotten quite far up from Pop Dog. Spot Zeus only momentarily, but gives his position away, and Zeus destroys him.
3 versus 1. Zeus, the in-game leader, not known to be the biggest fragger on the team, goes above and beyond. Still not happy with it. Still looks angry, but we'll take it. Behind enemy lines, but not for long. Couldn't quite find that kill quick enough, and he will be punished for it. Looks like this will be another round for Gambit. Simple gets nothing done with the AWP again. It looks like they know how to isolate him. And
that is the most effective way of doing it, is adding in, as Electronic gets a gun, back out, but adding in that flash to go with the double drop.
Yeah.
Because we've seen people try and get rid of the flash, thinking that it was too much of a tell, to go for the double drop on its own.
And the flashbang goes directly down, so they don't actually flash by it while they drop. So it won't actually affect them too much. They get like 50% blind, but there'll still be enough to actually do something with it. This is actually looking slightly winnable. No kit, so definitely not for the CTs. They have to defuse that right now. They're just trying to take all the players down they can with them. Dren deals with them, and it will be 2 rounds in a row. Nico for NaVi coming up almost certainly.
Simple. He might have problems. 3 players there. They're lined up with grenades. He sprays it and gets 2. Hobbit goes as well. Massive issue from Gambit. And now Edward does have the crossfire set up. It's the AWP on 28. Simple nearly got away with everyone. Dren gets 1 back onto Edward, though, and that'll create space for the rest of the team to walk out from Ivy. Because Mo, not limited by the smoke anymore, can get past Simple, but he's found, and Simple swung. He's better on the M4, apparently. An ace for Simple.
That's more like it. That's what we've come to expect. Great work there by Simple.
The chance not toward the smoke, but that walks them to seized. He'll play inside spools. It's spammable, but he gets wrecked by Simple on a quick entry. Simple as well has the bomb, so he'll plant, he'll hold. It's Hobbit and Doja that have to win this back, and Doja's still rotating, still just getting the Z connector, of which they have no information if anyone has gotten inside of. So Hobbit has to be safe. He has to be efficient, and Doja will get in position now. They've got to find Edward together, and he looks poised to at least get 1 back. In fact, it's Doja, because he snicks up and he turns around. He reads it perfectly. 15 rounds for NaVi.
Lovely stuff there by Edward. Good positional control. Knew what he had to do there.
He's the only one who had enough money to buy another one if they needed it. Pop flash out for a quick check on Flamey's behalf. They're going to start working the brown halls. Good find. Seized down. Could be the beginning of the end. Dren in the hot spot. Behind the spoolie. Lets Electronic go towards Z. Mo's got to have that information immediately because he's got to do something with it. Doja does get Flamey at least. But it's patience from Dren that's going to find 2 with the bomb down. Electronic still up close, but Dren finding the high shot earlier means that they're very limited, and Doja does get taken down on the flank. What has Electronic just done? Finds 2, and Edward gets the flank on return. Huge turn of events, because I thought NaVi was out of that round, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,